Hey guys, and welcome back to the super awesome Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze Part 5, and we're going to Wingding. Ding.
Wingding. Oh, this level is awesome.
I love that font.
The blue? In the forest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't you mean background? Font would imply the lettering. Or
the
number.
text.
Yeah, the text.
Are you guys ready for more Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
I am.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
Mario, question. Would you
What?
think Dixie is broken?
No, it's not broken, but it's just
Nah.
far better than the others.
No, I think... this is coming from someone who hasn't played this or Returns, but from what I've seen, Dixie really isn't broken. She has some elevation, but not enough to where she's outright flying over everything.
Right.
She's definitely
Now,
way
let me-
better than the other two.
Let me explain something real quick. As you can see right now, we are in like grabbing these lines, but in order to do that, you have to press the C button or the CR button in the gamepad, and that's something that you have to do to grab anything in the game. That's a mechanic introduced in Returns 2, but instead of grabbing, it was blowing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there was blowing in that game.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could
so
still grab things though.
Oh, you could still
Yeah,
grab
it's
things?
blowing.
Was
Yeah.
it like this?
Yeah.
Alright, well I kind of like how they did it here better, because I don't like the blowing mechanic. It forced you to stop way too often.
No more
Oh, that
blowing.
blows.
So essentially, to grab something you have to press the button, but to get off you need to not push it. It's kind of weird, but you will get used to it. I ended up really liking it.
What other changes happened with the transition to the Wii U?
Not much.
Well, like I
Not
said-
much.
Dixie
Yeah.
The only thing that really changed from Returns to Tropical Freeze was really the control.
Yeah,
What
which was
about-
the main complaint.
They also changed another thing. They gave you a cane.
Yeah, Cranky Kong.
Which I used in one level.
Remember that
That's
VTX?
Oh god, don't remind me. That sucked.
Or the only thing they announced was Cranky Kong. What we expected, Banjo to smash for a new character. What we got is just a picture of Cranky Kong saying hi.
And not even, it was so... Do you remember how awkward it was between the chemistry between... no,
Reggie.
yeah,
and the
Reggie.
guy.
Yeah, Reggie and Jeff. It was so weird, they wanted to punch
Yeah.
each other, I felt.
Fight.
That would have been
I'm
awesome
all
though,
out
but you
for
know.
all-
All we got
Reggie
was
would kick
Reggie
his ass.
That
versus
would have
the
been the
water.
fight for the ages.
Yeah. Yeah,
And we got the
Reggie
wonders of Joel
We got
McHale.
we got a DBZ fight between Reggie and Iwata. That was amazing.
It was.
But it represents even more. It's actually USA versus Japan.
Please understand, I will get
That
my
I
foot
must-
in your ass for
Please
Nippon.
understand that I must kill
But hey,
you.
look at this.
Prepare your body
But hey,
for my
at
fists.
least we can have that happen in Smash Bros.
True.
Please understand. Nippon
That was
is better.
that was the point of that like fight, just to announce Mii Fighter
Oh,
and the
boy.
amiibos.
Oh yeah, then
Oh, I love these sections.
I
These
remember
games.
like in E3, like Bill Trennan and like and another guy dressed up in like cardboard outfits to like fight each other. It was for like a Wii U thing, like Project Robot, I think it was.
Oh yeah, I remember. That was at E3 as well, right?
Yeah, that was an E3. And Bill Trennan was just like dressed up in cardboard.
I think they were demonstrating one of the projects Miyamoto is working on.
Yeah, Miyamoto is working on some projects.
Hmm.
I wonder how he feels about this game.
Well, I know he hated the original Donkey Kong Country.
Did he?
No, but that ended up not being true.
Yeah, he didn't like Donkey Kong Country 1.
I mean, What he said was that. Well, I think that's what he said. That he didn't even a game with pre-graphics can have shadow
Yeah, but that
gameplay and
really
still
wasn't
be
the case
fine.
with DKC.
But yeah,
The thing he
and
didn't like was how
when
simple it
his
was.
games are pretty much the epitome of simplicity.
yeah, and also Miyamoto is not always right. That game is kind of
Yeah.
deep, like with the rolling mechanic that I explained earlier. And all
Yeah,
that.
I know. I love Miyamoto. He's like a genius, but he even
Yeah.
geniuses can be wrong.
Yeah,
But,
DKC
you know
1
that-
is like awesome.
You know the stomping move that you can do in DK1? That's a move suggested by Miyamoto. So in a sense, he did. I mean, he doesn't hate the game. I don't remember where I got this, but I know it's true.
And now, well, that owl is about to get.
Or are you in the
An egg?
boss battle?
No, I'm beating.
I'm a little behind because my
Yeah.
computer started lagging.
We're in
Well,
the
what
boss
time are you guys at?
Just
6:30.
skip to 6:30.
6:32.
So, I assume this is like the first boss from Donkey Kong Country 1. Sorry, Donkey Kong Country 2,
Yeah,
where you
this
need to
is
like
the-
throw
this
the
is the
egg
exact
at
same
the
thing.
boss.
Except it was a vulture instead of a wise old owl.
And this also looks a
Oh,
bit
yeah.
It
more
looks
complex.
a little more. Well, it looks complex.
Oh, it will
but
get
it's
complex,
really
alright?
not.
Well, actually, hitting the bird. I mean, I was jumping, and in my test playthrough, I was like missing a lot. So what you have to do is stand in the ground and just throw it, and you will hit him always. And also remember that every boss in this game
Well,
has like
that's
3
part
phases.
of the course of. Well, that's part of the course.
So this
of
is phase 1.
Most bosses in video games.
No, but most video games are like
Uh,
3 hits.
Yeah.
Well, most
Nowadays.
Nintendo games at least.
Yeah. I
This
was
one has, like,
actually
10
thinking
hits.
Of a boss like Majora that had 3 phases to it. But that's a final boss.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's a fine
That's
one.
not a better example for this.
Get in the barrel.
Get in the barrel.
But like
You
that-
you can
like,
die.
But like multiple phases are like something that usually final bosses have.
I see that.
That's
to
right.
see a first boss have something as complex as epic as say a
Well, this isn't the
I-
first boss.
Like
Or-
Wesker, wink wink.
To see a Nintendo game that is connected to the Mario series have good bosses.
Well, 3D World had good bosses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that cannot be safe. That cannot be said for New Super Mario Bros.
like every 2D Mario game doesn't have good
Well, New
bosses.
Super Mario Bros. Didn't really try anything.
Well, I guess
Oh, well,
New
Dixie's
for
dead.
DS was alright.
But
Yeah,
New DS was
except
pretty
for
much
Junior.
just- like, New DS just had like bigger versions of enemies.
Yeah.
Like a giant Goomba.
Oh, and Mario 2, the American one had good bosses, but I'm not sure if I can really contribute that as good Mario bosses.
Yeah.
No, they were good bosses.
Yeah, but I couldn't
I
call
think
them
it's
good
a
Mario
safe-
bosses since they were from Doki Doki Panic.
It might as
Yeah.
well be. It might as well be from Mario 2 at this point.
Come
It's
on,
pretty much-
everybody's favorite is Mouser. I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
pretty much no one has played the original Doki
Agree,
Doki
and
Panic unless they
I don't
lived
know,
in
even
Japan
though
at
it
that
was
time.
originally Doki
So it
Doki
might as well
Panic,
be from
it
Mario
does
2.
feel like a Mario game.
USA.
yes.
I have not sadly.
And
Well.
even though, like, have you guys played the original Doki Doki Panic?
No.
Doesn't got no
That-
run button.
That game was so like clunky in its original form. I'm glad Mario 2 existed.
Well, that's because the original version didn't have a run button in it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was just
that-
boring.
That was one of
Just,
the things
like,
that,
walking
that
around.
Mario 2 did
just
not
jogging.
touch on was.
Did it have like the same enemies?
Yeah, it had the same
Yeah.
like type of enemies. Mario 2. Mario 2.
Well, give me an example, Joe.
Well, Mario like changed up some of the designs for the enemies, but that's about it.
I think
It
they
was
added in
clockwork.
mushrooms and
Added a
stars.
boss, which was it was a crab.
Character with
Yeah,
Claw-
originally it was
claw
another
with
the
Mauser
most
fight.
tragic of backstories.
Everyone's favorite. I want a T-shirt of Cloglip.
Mauser.
That'd be so hipster, having a shirt of
Wart.
Cloglip.
Or having a shirt of like what?
Yeah.
Mouser.
I forgot his name. Wart, King Wart.
Oh, Ward.
King
Well,
Wart.
that's he's a little bit more known.
Well,
Like,
but
why
he's only appeared
isn't
in like Link's Awakening since then.
why isn't Cloglip in like Mario Kart 8
Yeah, that's
driving
what I
his
said.
cart?
I like how
Why is it
in
Mauser
some
in
versions
Mario
his
Kart
name
8?
is instead of Clawgrip, it's Croglip.
Krogler.
Like the L's and the R's keep getting flipped in different like things, like in the credits and the instructions. But I guess that's the end of this part, guys. So we'll see you next time for part 6. See you guys there.